How's it going? Cocky here. Welcome back to something a little different. Playing some NHL franchise mode. I wanted to play some Chell and I figured why not record it. Start a new franchise. I am a Sabres fan. So I wanted to fix my team, my poor team. So I went in, I got the new rosters, and then I went in and kind of changed some of the players around a little bit, made some better, some worse, made Saboka worse, all that kind of stuff. I made Olofsson a little better offensively, a little worse defensively. Made Ristolainen worse, Montour better, that kind of stuff. Nothing crazy. I made... no, that's not it. Goalies. I made Ullmark a little better, and I made some of the prospects kind of different. Yeah, I messed with CJ, like a couple guys, and then I went around and made a lot of the young players, like the big franchise center young guys. I made them like up their potential because McDavid's not a high franchise player. That if he's not one, then I don't know why that setting is even in the game. So that just seems stupid to me. But whatever. So I made him higher. I made Eichel higher, Matthews, McKinnon, those kind of guys. Made them like high franchise. Changed some players around. Got some stuff going. So we're gonna see how we can fix Buffalo. Jason Botterill has been fired or relieved of his duties, and I am here to save the day. So we'll see what I can do. I'm gonna try and not cheese this too hard. I'm gonna try and make good trades, not absolutely cheese everything. I have done some pre-scouting, and I've identified a trade partner for probably the player that most needs to be shipped out of town. Oh, I upped the Lawrence Pilot because Lawrence Pilot is the second best left-handed defenseman on the team right now. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. He's better than Ristolainen. Whatever. Oh, no, not Pilot. Don't trade Pilot. Trading Ristolainen. So, if you get mad at me, oh well. Play your own franchise mode. And I did a little bit of looking around with Ristolainen, and I found a potential trade partner. Owen Tippett and Heponiemi. Florida would be over the salary cap. Okay, do they have players that they are willing to trade? Because I don't think my Buffalo is making the playoffs this year. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Michael Matheson. That's a long time. I don't really want to take on that kind of money. How much money do they need back? Oh, man, they need a lot of money back, eh? I guess I didn't do some pre-scouting as well as I thought I did. Whew, man. I'd be interested in a guy like, who do they have that makes money? They've got Hoffman. Hoffman makes money, and Hoffman's a guy that I think could make sense for this team, but he's not super valuable. He's less valuable than Dodonov. Or I could go and try and get Mark. I can get Mark Pysyk back, and Vetrano and Connolly. That's a long deal for Connolly. Vetrano, I don't mind. Let's see what we can do here. Let's just see what the trade value is like. It's around the same. We might have to throw in a pick. We want Pysyk because we can get out from under Pysyk at the end of the year. Let's try that. Trade rejected. It's, man. As for your assets, you've met their block needs well enough, but the value you have on the table is too far off. Does Connolly have more or less value? Because that puts them like right under the salary cap. So that means... what's going on here? Because I wouldn't mind Vetrano left to play like third, fourth line left wing. Who else do we got here? Who else is within like 700,000? We could take on Mackenzie Weegar instead of Mark Pysyk. Let's try that. Let's try Mackenzie Weegar instead of Pysyk. Ah, see, they're over the cap. This is all right. Although Connolly has less value than Pizik, trade rejected isn't sufficient at all. Okay. All right. Well, let's get Pizik back on there. Or let's look around. Actually, let's keep looking real quick here. Oh, what am I doing? Oh yeah. All right. So we need kind of these guys because we're not going to get Dadonov. Obviously, that's just too much. That's too rich for our blood. Ooh, man, this Sabres team could really use a center, but I don't think we have the assets for that right now. We're just trying to get prospects back for Ristolainen. We could drop Heponiemi. And yeah, let's try. Hold up. Let's get rid of Heponiemi. Get rid of Connolly. And then I still want to get rid of Alexei Sorella. I can try. Let me try and pick up Alexei Sorella, and then go back and pick up defenseman. Where is he? Matheson. That's a long deal from Mike Matheson. Michael Matheson. It's a long deal. I think he's probably a little better in real life than he is an 81 in this game, though. But if you're a Panthers fan and I'm completely wrong, then let me know. What were we were going with Pizik. Let's do that, and we'll try and get a pick. We'll just try and get a mid-round pick. Let's try a third. I doubt we'll get a third. Trade rejected. We're not. Oh, and they would take it, but they're saving money to re-sign pending free agents. Damn. That sucks. So they would take that, but they don't want to because of the money. Oh, man. I can get Cale Fleury from the... Not from these guys. From the Habs. Top 4 right-handed defense. Top 4 medium potential. 78 overall. Right-handed defenseman already. No, I don't know what I just said. Already 78 overall. 20 years old. Right-handed defenseman. There we go. Top 4 depth D. Could really help out Rochester. That's what I was kind of hoping for. Tippett. 2 years left. And then this guy is a righty. But Cale Fleury's pretty good. We could get Cale Fleury and a pick. Or we can see who they've got on the roster that maybe they don't want to. Yeah, we're not getting Suzuki. Although Suzuki would be sick. Victor Mete never develops in this game, and I don't know what it is, but he just never grows into anything for some reason. I could go for Paling. Let him be the fourth line center, because he is a two-way forward. He's not great defensively, though. Not really great at anything. He's pretty physical, and he can shoot, kind of, and he can skate. Because you're not getting Nick Suzuki and Cale Fleury for Ristolainen, who is just a tire fire in real life. I wanted him to be so much better. I want him to be so good. I don't wish badness upon him, but oh man, he is just... Whoo, boy, if you're watching the Sabres recently. I think we're going to go... Let's try Paling. Paling and Fleury... I will try. Let me just see if the game thinks that I can get Suzuki for it. Trade rejected. I sweeten the value just a touch. Now, I'm going to be bad real quick. I mean, Montreal does need defense. They also need centers, though. They need kind of everything except for wingers. And a goalie, Carey Price is Carey Price. I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to get rid of one of these guys. Not one of these guys that I'm on right now. One of the bottom, the Gergensons, Larson, Rodriguez. And I I don't think that Kyle Okposo is ever going to play again. Personally, I think 4 concussions in 3 years and one of them hospitalized him. I think that's terrible. I mean, he might. It feels like a Clark MacArthur thing to me, and I think he's done. So I've made him league minimum and made him a 36 overall, so nobody's going to use him. He's just going to sit here until his contract runs out or until he retires in the game, and that'll be it for him. Nobody's getting any benefit. Doesn't hurt us. It's just net zero. So, oh well. Wish he would have been something. Or just, didn't have his career just absolutely ruined. That's a shame. It really is. So they want Girgensons, which means that I'm going to get rid of Girgensons because screw it. Well, do they want Larson? Yeah, they want Larson too. Now, Larson plays left wing, and Girgensons plays center, which is not how it does in real life. I don't know where EA Sports got that from, but Larson, I don't know. Who makes more money? That's just what we're going to do. Girgensons makes more money, doesn't he? Yeah, he makes $50,000 more or whatever. Huh. Well, yeah. Larson's also older. Yeah, so Girgensons is gone. Whatever, he makes more money. That's what I'm basing it off of. He also has more trade value. Can we get Ryan Poehling too? Hold up. We about to cheese this. No. Okay, yeah. I didn't think so. Let's try for a pick. Late round pick. Because we need those. Let's try. Oh my god. The Habs have 4 4th-round picks this year? The Ducks, Sharks, Jets, and Habs picks. Wow. Okay, well, I guess they're not going to really need one of those. We'll go with the Sharks, because I think the Sharks will probably be good in game. Trade accepted. So we got... That's good. That's good. We'll take that. And we are also going to do something controversial. Well, not controversial, but we're doing it because this is how it should be. Casey Middlestat going down to the AHL. We are going to have a good AHL team this year. If it kills our NHL team. These guys aren't good enough yet, I don't think. We're sending Tage Thompson down. Oh, no, wait, hold up. Yeah, Middlestat is going down. Fleury's going down. And then Thompson's going down because I can't send more than 3 guys down at the same time, which is weird. And then in the system, we're sending Bogosian, Pilot, Scandella. Why do we have so many people? I think we'll leave. Who makes? Oh God, man, that's just so much money just sitting down here. Who's got 1 year left? Does anybody have 1 year left? I think Scandella does, right? But does Bogosian? Bogosian has 1 year left too, huh? Well, jeez, I don't know who's going up. Whatever. We'll send Bogosian, although they still have Montour Miller and Yokoharu. I don't know. We're gonna try and get rid of one of Scandella, Bogosian, whichever one's got the most value, and then the other can sit in the AHL and help out our team down there. Edit lines. So I've got injuries off as well. This is like way too late into the video to be talking, but to explaining the rules still. But I'm not the most organized. I'm sorry. I've got the GM firing off because this is only Buffalo Sabres. I'm not going to go sign him with another team or anything, and I don't know how long this is going to be. And I've got injuries off because they're just annoying, and I've got morale and all that stuff off. But you can't turn off the coach things for some reason, but whatever. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Go to roster moves. Oh my god. Best lines. They've got Asplund in the NHL. Because that's how screwed the team is, huh? We got to send Asplund down. And probably Gilmore. Who's on the... Okay, so they've got 19 players. Middlestat might have to play in the NHL. I don't think so. I think we'll be okay. We're going to send... Since we don't need injury spares, we're going to send Asplund and Gilmore down. Gilmore... Oh. Pressing the wrong button. Nope, I almost did it again. There we go. And I have the cap on and all that stuff. So we're just going to do best lines for the whole organization. Nick Suzuki is going to go down. Who else do we have? We have Bogosian. And then, yeah. So we got Darlene, Montour, Pilot, Miller, McCabe, Yokoharu. Yeah, I'm not super concerned about that. I'm not really worrying about the NHL team this first year. I really want a good showing from the AHL in the first year. This team's clearly rebuilding still, so we're just gonna, I don't know, unless I can get somebody, but if I'm trading for, I'm not going out and trading for a Mike Hoffman on a 1-year deal or any of those guys if they come up on the block. Definitely, if I'm trading for somebody, almost like the Leafs did last year at the trade deadline, if I'm trading for somebody, it's going to be, they have to have at least another year, because I'm not going to risk, them walking, because right now it's all about asset management, really. It's all about getting what we can for what we've got and just bringing in assets. We need forward prospects. We need forwards, period. And then, of course, the Sabres' 2 defensive prospects that they've drafted the last couple of years are both in college, so they aren't going to be in the game, which is great. So that's fun. But guys like Nick Suzuki, and we got to really work, with Tage Thompson and Middlestat and really get those guys going. Hopefully they develop. I don't know how development works in this game. Dylan Cousins too. I don't know. I'm not like an expert. I just really like playing the Shell franchise mode. I also actually really enjoy the franchise hockey manager, the new one. I think it's FHM6 or whatever. If anybody wants to see that, I'd leave a comment and I'll play that too. Give me a team and whatnot. I'm not as good because it's a lot harder. This is a lot simpler, a lot easier to pick up on. But that'd be fun. Yeah, if I'm trading for a guy, it's gonna be like they gotta have some turn. But I don't really like any of these. I mean, Jordan Eberle, I could maybe go for, but we've already got 2 good right wingers, 2 top 6 right wingers with Olofsson and Reinhart. I think this team needs centers, so I don't know. We're not really in a position. We've got a good goalie prospect. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen is fantastic in this game. We got Patty Marleau. You guys aren't trying to trade Patty, are you? He's got like 7 goals already in the real NHL. He's killing it this year. Not killing it, but he's been really good so far. At least goal-wise. I don't know what if he's actually playing like, but Jordan Kyrou could be a good prospect, center prospect, 21 years old. Let's see what the deal is with who's got more trade value, Scandella or Bogosian. Probably both of them have none. It appears Scandella. Bogosian has next to none. So we're going to go ahead and trade Scandella, see what we can get for him. We can get a backup goalie. We can get Pierre Engvall, who is a top 6, low top 6, 23 years old, 70 overall. We could try. Would prefer. I mean, honestly, how long does Jay Beagle? He's got 3 years left. That's too long. The guy had like 2 years left. Or Tim Schaller, maybe a guy to play in the NHL right now. Like Cody Eakin, maybe? How long is Cody? See, Cody Eakin's got 1 year left. I don't know. I'd almost rather have like a Pierre Engvall take a flyer on a guy and maybe he works out rather than like Jonas Siegenthaler. Maybe him and a pick. Maybe Scandella and a pick. No, they couldn't afford Scandella. The Leafs can't afford Scandella either. And God, no. Man, that's another thing. Got to have teams that can afford him. The Ducks can afford him, and they want him, but they don't want to give up anything for him. They can just get like a 5th-round pick for him. I don't know. The Coyotes can do it. No, and they actually want to get rid of players, but not any good ones. Bo Bennett. Although Bo Bennett could be just a guy that fills an NHL roster spot so that the kids don't have to. Halak. They want to get rid of Halak, eh? They don't really have anybody in that kind of category. They do have some players we could try and get. We could go and try and get Zach Senyshyn, who's 82 or 72 overall. Doesn't really do anything well. He's not really good at defense. He's not really great at... He's not got great senses. Not great offensive awareness. He's only 20, though. 22, sorry. 22. Trent Frederick is better. And a center. Power forward. He's physical, though. So he's actually... Yeah, he's not any better. Because the physical category, like aggressiveness and body checking and stuff, it like weighs really heavily on your overall. Your strength and aggressiveness and stuff. So, I don't know. Jakub Zaboral, we don't need another defensive prospect. Jack Studnicka just scored a goal on the Black Friday game against New York, didn't he? Or something like that. It's a shame JFK is not available. Oh, they want to get rid of Jake Gardner and Trevor Van Riemsdyk and Eric Holla. Oh, man, the Sabres could really use Eric Holla on their second line. Although we already have... I don't know. Do I want to try and get Holla? Huh. Oh, and I have Fog of War off, too. I don't really care for playing with Fog of War. Do they want anybody that we have? They want Rodriguez and Lazar. We could give them... They want Saboka for some reason, who I made terrible. Saboka, not great. Not great at hockey. I mean, he is, yeah, but he's not. He's not good in the NHL level. And Middlestat, man, Middlestat has so much value. But I don't know if he ever really develops into anything. Because I feel like I've had a few franchise modes where he just is nothing. He doesn't absolutely jack shit. Maybe, oh yeah, hold up. We'll do Belmar. Or Calvert. We could do Calvert, who scores the most last year. 26 points. 27 points for Wilson. I say let's take Matt Calvert. Let's take a flyer on Matt Calvert for Scandella. Cuts our cap hit down a little bit, and yeah, that's what we're doing. All right, awesome. Gets rid of that extra defenseman we have sitting around, and now he's put into traded him for a winger who's kind of around the same skill level. Don't really need Scandella. We can use... that allows us to put Nick Suzuki down in the AHL because now we have enough forwards. So that works perfectly. Let me make more roster moves. Where is Suzuki? All right, that works. Oh. Oh, wait. Suzuki's junior. Ah, I see. Does it do him any good to be on this terrible, terrible, terrible team? And I don't think it does. Because I don't think I don't think my team's going to be any good this year. So I'm going to say no. We're going to send him down. Going to send him to junior. And that's fine. Doesn't help out the AHL squad, but the AHL squads will be fine. We got JSD as our second, or JS Day, however you say his name, on that second line. There's no reason keeping the kid around to just be eaten alive by everybody. Yeah, that's plenty. I made VC better playmaking wise, and I made Sheary better defensively a little bit too. I made him worse at some other things, so I tried to balance it out a little bit. Mojo, I think I made a little bit better offensively, and I made him a little bit better I gave him a little bit better face-off. He's not great at face-offs in real life, but I made him a little better. I made him a 72 or something, because he's a 70. And I made him an actual center, because in the game he's a winger. But he's been playing center all year, so he's probably a center. I'm just going to go ahead and assume he's probably a center. All right, so that'll be our rosters, our roster for the preseason and whatnot. Where is UPL? Because he's supposed to be somewhere, and I made him good. I made him better. So I don't know where he's at. We, for some reason, don't have Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen in the organization for some reason. Huh? Why is that? Is he a free agent? Goalies. Hold on. I guess let me player search. Can I... That's a thing, right? In this game? Yeah, okay, good. In MLB it is, but I think they just added to this, like, recently. No. I didn't want to just look for players. First name. Oh, no. I have to remember how to spell Ukko. Hold on. Oh, his first name is Ukko-Pekka. Oh, hell. UKK... fuck. I should have just done his last name. Ukko-Pekka. I know how to spell Pekka because of Pecorine, but... Search. Where is he? Is he not in the game? Does he just not exist now? What the hell? Did they not have him put in like that? Hold on. How do I reset? There we go. Let me try his last name. Luca. Oh no. Thank you, Finland. Luukkonen. Oh god. If they lost my boy, I'm gonna be pissed. What the hell? Where did they do with Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen? Is he like... Is it because he's on an ECHL team? It must be because he's like on an ECHL team. So so when you update him in the game, maybe he's... That's so strange. Because when you go into franchise mode, I guess the ECHL is not there, but he's playing on the ECHL team. But he's signed to an NHL contract or something, or he's signed to something. He would be playing in Rochester, but he's on like a conditioning stint or whatever. Or he's playing for Cincinnati. I don't know. I don't know what any of that means. That seems like bullshit, but whatever. We're going to go on. We're going to forge on. I was going to be excited because I had a goalie prospect, but now I have to find a goalie prospect. That sucks a lot. Like really bad because we had one and now we don't. We're supposed to have one. That sucks. And I don't think any of the big ones are available for trade right now. We can get Marcus Foligno back if we really wanted him, but whatever. All right, so we're gonna hop right. We're gonna sim through preseason and then we're gonna call it a day. All right, just gonna see how everyone does in preseason, and we're probably gonna do the last game, the slow sim. Oh, second, fourth, and Scott Wilson for a third, and a low top four defenseman. No, thank you. I would like a goalie. Because I'm pissed. My goalie got traded. 2 fourths and Zach Bogosian for a third and a fifth. I mean, sure, I guess. Why not? Yeah, I'll take that one. Oh, no, not edit. I meant to accept. Whatever. I'll take that. Yeah, just to move up that fourth into a third. And we've won. Oh, I was going to say we won every game. Hello. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to censor that again. That friend's request. We're 4-2. All right, let's do this slow game. We'll do a slow sim against them, against the Toronto Maple Leafs, and then we'll call it a day. And then when we come back next time, oh wow, that's disappointing. We'll come back next time and we'll look at the stats, see how everybody did, see what's good, what worked, what didn't. Try to anyway. This whole NHL EA Sports franchise thing is a little random, it seems. It seems like it's just kind of random. My God, Evan Rodriguez had 8 points, led the team in points, huh? That's not off to a great start. That's just for everybody. So we'll come back and we'll look at this. We'll analyze all this stuff and see how it was. And we'll get into the real season. Thanks for hanging out. This one might be a little long. But if you made it, you hung out, if you enjoyed some stuff, if you like Let's Plays or or any of that kind of stuff. I mostly do Let's Plays. I just wanted to do a little bit of Chell today, and thought I might as well record it. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, maybe subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff. If you made it this far into the video, I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day. Take care.